Alrighty. Let's see if I have heard back. I'm gonna wait a minute. To call.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Oh, hi. Oh my gosh. You got on here so fast.
Did I just appear out of nowhere?
No, I haven't pushed you to the stream yet. We are live
okay.
though to do the sound check, just so you know.
Oh, okay. But you can hear me here.
I can. I'm gonna call you on Discord.
Yeah. I do this for my book club thing.
Oh,
I don't know
fantastic.
why it works out. It's like Discord is better for recording for later. And then Stream Together is terrible.
Yeah, for us, we've had Stream Together crash a couple of times. So this way, at least the audio sticks around, even if Stream Together doesn't, you know. Okay, let me call on here.
I don't know what happened to my face overnight. This is scary shit.
You look beautiful.
No. I know what I look like.
Okay.
I just woke up though.
Yeah, it's super
I need, like,
early
some
for
ice
you.
on my faces. No, I can't hear you. Let's see.
Yeah, join the Discord call, and then yeah.
Mute here. Okay.
There we go. Hello.
That works. Oh my God, should I put makeup on? Jesus.
If you want to. You have time. Jesse normally gets here like either right at the top of the hour or about 5 minutes after. So
Okay. I mean, I woke up and I was like in bed. I was like, oh, I'm supposed to be there at 7:45. He didn't tell me that.
yeah, it's okay. I gave our guest last week the entirely wrong time, and we goofed on him really hard for being late. And then he showed up and was like, "You gave me the wrong time," and I went to look, and I was like, "I did." I'm so embarrassed.
It's okay.
So
Shit happens.
you know,
We're all doing too much. Oh, so wait, are we live on your channel or Jesse's channel?
Yes,
or
live
where
on
should I direct?
live on my channel. I don't have to push your video on yet. If you want a minute, if you want to like.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll be right back.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
And I have to leave at 9:30.
Okay, that's totally
I have a
fine.
meeting. Because I just assumed it was an hour. I'm fine with an hour and a half, but.
However long we can have you and your beautiful self is what we'll work with, dude.
My eye is weeping. I don't know. I'll be right back. I'm just pushing on my Discord. My brain is bullshit.
Again, it's like 8 a.m. for you. It's fine.
I didn't think this would be so rough, but I just got back from like an 8-day road trip, and I'm just like,
Oh my gosh.
I'd love to talk about it.
Yeah, I would love to hear about it.
8 a.m. Okay. All right, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna try to cobble something on my face.
Oh yeah.
2
Go
minutes.
for it. No problem.
And maybe get something to eat.
Okie doke. So Jesse will join in a minute. But otherwise, you guys are just stuck with me. What's up? 100%. Shout out to every guest, especially all of our LA friends that are like, yeah, I'll come on a podcast at 8 a.m. We used to run into that with Manga Pod all the time because we had a couple different friends that lived in like, you know, Germany and whatever. And they'd get on the podcast and be like, yeah, it's 4 a.m. for me. Also, Mathis, sweetheart, reached out and was like, "Hey, by the way, we still need to get you on Chilluminati." So I haven't burned the Mathis bridge. I think I know what my episode's going to be about. I'm really excited. Unless somebody when I asked him about the topic before, He said nobody had done it. So unless somebody has slipped in there in the last year and been like, hello. It's not Moomins, no. Moomins would be really funny though, because the Moomin lore is that they are house. They're like Tomta adjacent. They're on the same tree, right? So it would be kind of funny if I was like, "Hello, I'm gonna continue talking about weird things that live in your house." Do you have an old wood stove? There might be a Moomin living in there. My kid is really into the idea of making a hat right now. So we busted out the knitting machine. Everybody's sick in my house, except for me. I've somehow dodged it, but that means that I'm trying to keep everyone alive, right? Anyways, one of the sick people in my house really wants to make a hat. So it's been in and out, like napping, getting exhausted and napping, and then waking up and being like, can we keep working on our hat? Those of you who have used knitting machines, actually, I made this with a knitting machine. Those of you who have used knitting machines before, it's so easy to drop a stitch. It's so easy for something to get messed up on a knitting machine, right? So throw into the works that you're trying to make something on the knitting machine with a 5-year-old. It's so many dropped stitches, this poor thing. And every time it happens, she gets so upset. I do not mean a sewing machine. No, I mean a knitting machine. They're like a circular thing like this, and you thread yarn in, and then it has little claws that come up, and there are like really old-timey versions of these that are like all metal. The ones that are more accessible to people now are plastic. I daydream about getting a metal one. I don't know if I ever will, but anyway, yeah, it's like a big circle thing with claws, and it's a little machine that knits for you. So you would think, oh, that's a really accessible way to knit with a child, but things go wrong with it so easily, so quickly, dude. So yeah, we've managed to make it, because it counts for you. We're a little over 50 rounds, so we're using it in the round. We've gone around 50 times without dropping a stitch, and I'm so terrified. At this point, if something goes wrong, I think the meltdown will be legendary. Like, it'll be so awful. And I was like, people also felt hats, because my kid also enjoys felting, because she hasn't stabbed herself horribly yet when felting. One day that'll happen, and then she'll decide she hates it, or she'll push through. I don't know. We'll see. I've stabbed myself plenty of times felting, so I don't know how the child has managed to not do it, but I'm very proud. I was like, we could felt a hat. That kind of feels easier at this point than using the knitting machine.
Are you just talking to yourself? Is that what's happening right now?
Yep, I'm talking to myself. How are you, bud?
You know, I'm good. I'm great.
Good. I'm glad. Felicia's grabbing something to eat, and etc.
Look, I get that.
Needing
Where's
to eat.
Jesse's face?
Jesse hasn't joined the stream together yet.
I have, but I forgot that my camera is through OBS, and so I have to log in apparently now.
Gotcha.
So,
Oh God.
Story of my life.
Oh God. Okay.
Ask him about the car. I'm not going to. Yeah. Sorry. Keep
Talk
talking.
about the car? What's going on with this car?
I don't know. Somebody in chat said
Nothing,
ask him
I have
about the car.
I have my car back and it's great. Life is fine.
There's no
definitely-
there's no story, chat. There's
No
nothing to
drama at
ask
all,
about
chat.
the car.
Don't even ask about it.
There's totally a story. I have to hear it. I got up early for you, Jesse.
Oh man. Nothing. Just the streets of LA are terrible, and I hit a pothole, and the pothole exploded a tire. The tire exploding damaged my oil pan. The oil pan was so badly damaged that it cost like several $1,000s to repair the whole thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
From a
I'm
pothole? Holy shit. Get it?
serious. I not only did I file an insurance claim, I also messaged a thing to the. I guess you can file a claim with the city. We'll see exactly how much any of that really pays me. But
Yeah. I guess it's worth it to see if any of it gets like mitigated.
yeah.
They'll probably raise your rates, so it's basically you just amortizing what they pay
Yeah.
you. You'll pay them back. Don't worry about it.
But yeah, it was just, no one wants to just have a good day. Like I went out to breakfast, living my life, everything was good, and then the rest of my day I spent 4 hours waiting for a tow truck that never came. Yeah, it was all right. It's just a waste of time and energy and money.
Yeah.
Where did you go to breakfast?
There's a
More
place-
importantly, where did you go? Where did you go?
There's a place in Venice called Yusta. It's a GJ.
Oh,
It's how you
no,
start
that place is so good. Is that the place? Oh,
Delicious.
it's so good.
Yeah, so I went there and that was my breakfast and I was a happy boy.
Oh my
And then
god.
the world stole my day from me. I will say it was probably fake because I woke up. It was April 1st. I woke up and saw the internet was like, I'm so over April Fools. That's the stupidest shit. And then like 2 hours later, the universe was like, April Fools,
Yeah.
bitch.
April
And I was
Fools.
like,
In real time.
So that was cool. That was neat. I think I'm joining.
Did you go to the
backstage.
other GJ place, Jelena?
There you are.
There are two places in Venice that start with a GJ. Jelena
I
and
know.
Justa.
Oh my
I've been to
gosh.
both. I've done both of those things.
Okay, I'm pushing both of your videos to stream so I can finish that up.
All right, I'm eating my toast though. Is that
That's-
okay?
of course.
Are your fellow okay? Are people repulsed by people eating?
No, I mean, I eat on stream all the time, so if they are,
Okay.
they're masochistic. I don't know why they're here.
Okay.
Dodger, what is this? What is this look? What is going on here? I love this. What is this?
Thank you, I made it.
Yeah, it looks like you're about to go
Oh.
on like an adventure with Nathan Drake.
I am gonna go on an adventure. It won't be an exciting one, but I will. Just for you.
I thought you were referring to the podcast, and you were like, "I am going on an adventure." I was like, "Good, good. This is good. This is good." And you go, "But it won't be exciting." I was like, "What the hell?"
I am going on an adventure.
We had a thing here, and you ruined it.
I'm sorry. I have no
Hello?
excuse.
I feel
Don't
bad that
feel
I'm
bad.
eating. One time I was at a convention.
You shouldn't feel bad.
And-
No.
I was eating a salad. It was like I was sitting at a table for like 9 hours, and I ate a salad in front of people, and I will remember distinctly the Reddit thread saying what a bitch I was for eating a salad in front of people. I will never forget that, so I don't like eating in front of a crowd now.
If it makes you
Just
feel
'cause that one
better,
guy-
there was a co-optional episode way back in the day where I was eating cashew chicken that I had made.
Ooh, chicken.
And
Oh no!
TB went on a rant like, why are you always fucking eating on my podcast? You gotta stop eating on the podcast. And I was
What?
like, I'm sorry. And then Jesse called me a cashew chicken eating motherfucker. And for the next like 5 years of my life, anytime people would call me a cashew chicken eating motherfucker all the time.
Wow.
There were
Was that-
T-shirts made.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good. Was it TB on Reddit? I think it was TB on Reddit with me too. I think it was just he was just he just really hated people eating in front of him. Although some people have sensory issues with the
For
smacking
sure.
of the lip.
Yeah. Misophonia.
I'm not like
or
here.
something.
I'm not.
It
That's
doesn't even
horrible.
sound bad. It doesn't even sound bad there. It
I
sounds
know.
fine.
I can't even hear the lip smacky then. But yeah.
Okay. Somebody turn something down then. I'm not gonna be able to do my ASMR career. I'm gonna make this, like,
I I will say last week I was eating a bagel sandwich before the stream started and no one complained. So it's either double standard or times have changed.
I think times
And they're
have
more
changed.
desensitized to food.
Yeah.
But I just like to think it was me and they were like, it's fine. That's just Jesse. Let him eat the bagel sandwich. Right?
Yeah.
Yes, it's
Sure.
it's sexism. They want to see your beard moving. They don't want to see us. They just want us being like,
This is what the people like.
yeah.
Yeah. They love food in the beard.
All
Yep,
the ups
yep.
and downs. Yeah.
Yep.
Good times.
Suddenly cutting to a chicken quesadilla ad on your stream, Dodger.
Oh, nice. Yeah. It's always listening.
Yeah.
I gotta resubscribe to you because I don't want to see this.
What is this shit?
What is this? Now people are putting together cars. What demographic is this?
The car driving, quesadilla eating demographic
Obviously,
that
yeah.
Dodger is known for.
They love it.
Oh, I was literally about to sub, and Oliver Flow Air gifted me a tier 1. Thank
Oh,
you.
how sweet. Olivier, thank you for that.
You just earned a
At least-
subscription badge totally illegitimately. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. Is it
Oh,
awkward
man.
now? Is it, are we just waiting?
Sorry, I'm
We
doing
are
I'm
literally
doing
just waiting.
setup, and then while you guys talk, in a second, I'll ask like, does everybody sound like they're even? Basically, does it all
Y'all-
sound okay?
I don't know what happened to my face. I woke up and I look like I have a hangover from hell. I
You
don't know what happened to
don't.
my face. No, I do. But I just got back from a road trip and I feel like my body's decompressing. My skin was like sloughing off the morning. Like I got home Wednesday and Thursday morning. It was just like, what is going on? Is it LA? Is it the pollution? Is it just like you shouldn't have driven 4,000 miles on spring break?
Right.
One of those things.
It's one of those.
You went on. What were you? What was? Whoa.
spring
You went on
break. Woo!
I was on my daughter's spring break, so I had to figure
Oh.
out something to do with her. That's what
Okay.
when you have children, Jesse, you have to amuse and entertain these children.
That's so true.
The only child I amuse and entertain is my inner child.
That's good.
Oh,
That's also
boy.
important.
Jesse, I've been meaning to ask you: Is Clark your heir? Is Clark your heir? I mean, you're a guy. My brother, I made my daughter be his heir.
I would hope
like-
that Dodger, like for Dodger's sake, I would hope that there was a long line of people in front of me. I would hope that there's just a lot, like like the presidency. There's a long list of people. I hope I'm not even remotely in top 3. I shouldn't have that responsibility at all. I'm not prepared, and that child doesn't deserve that punishment. So really, I'm fine with being at the bottom. It's all right. I'll step in if like, what's that show that they tried to make where like everyone in government was dead and the only one who could stop it and save was Jack Bauer or whatever.
It's Party of Five. Party of Five.
Yeah.
Wait, which are
That's-
you Jack Bauer or is she Jack Bauer?
Oh no, come on, I'm Jack Bauer.
Okay.
I'm gonna have an
so
emotional
who-
breakdown
who's
in
she?
my car from saving the
I
world.
haven't seen it. So who is she then?
The other one.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
The other character that shows up.
The other one. Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
Designated Survivor was the name of that show. Yeah. I didn't watch it, so I don't really know what happened, but I saw a trailer for it once, so I kind of get the idea.
Perfect.
So wait, Dodger, would you
Yes.
like if you needed to go away for a weekend? Would you trust Jesse with your child?
No.
You come back, we'd be covered in paint.
That's okay.
We'd have made a fort out of appliances in the kitchen.
Oh,
All
boy.
the animals on your farm would be gone. The FBI would leave, like there'd be like 6 phone calls from the FBI. Like it was concerning.
I'm imagining like we've gotten on a plane, we've come out to LA, and for some reason there's an emergency and I need someone to watch my kid. and you're the only person who's picked up, and I'm like, please, Jesse, please. I don't know how long this is gonna take. It might be a few hours. I swear she's a good kid. You just keep her occupied. What would you what would you guys do?
I would take her to one of those dog sitters.
Yep.
And drop her off for the day. Like, I'd be like, you play with, look at all these dogs you can play with. And then I'd get in the car and like go see a movie or something. Come back.
I made the right
call. Be like, how's it going? She'd be so excited. She'd be, all those dogs. Come on. That's better than hanging out with me. My plan, if in reality, would be like, if I have a video game that I can't beat, I'd make her power level. I'd be like, oh yeah, fight these guys for me for like 6 hours.
One of those old school RPGs where it's like, just hit A a lot. She'd love that.
You got this.
She'd feel so powerful.
Yeah.
Chat, how does everybody sound? Are we all like kind of in the same volume zone? Everyone's volume levels are perfect. Sounds good. All good.
That's a dance, all right.
I'm disappointed in you, Jesse. I really am. I mean,
would have been the first one to say that.
How old? Clark is 5.
Yeah, she's turning 6 this month.
Okay, I feel like my daughter is 7 now, and she's finally at the point where I'm like, no one's gonna hurt her. You know, she could do her own thing. Right. I could probably leave her at home alone for several hours, but that's not legal or okay. But I would trust her with my brother now, but I don't think when she was 4 or 5 I would be like that, and certainly not under that, because they're so dumb under 4. You know, they just are looking to hurt themselves. So I would not trust. Yeah.
I made a terrible joke when we first got sheep. They're
so dumb.
My sister-in-law, when she bought the sheep, the guy that sold them to her was like, have you heard the phrase, buy a sheep, buy a shovel? Because sheep are so dumb that they like get themselves mortally wounded really easily. And I was like, oh, it's like human babies. And no one thought that was funny.
It's true though.
You have to like, yeah. They need someone around. They need someone around for a long time.
Yeah, but now she's cool. Like, also Jesse, she could just be like watching you play video games. You'd be like, I love this. I even admire her in person right now. That's what my daughter does with me every night. She's like, ground pound, mama, screaming as she eats a mini carrot.
I'm with you on this, though. I think that, and I've said this to Dodger many times, there is an age range where kids become super cool for a little bit. I think it lasts
only
like
a little
12.
bit. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. No, it lasts. It's like from like 8-ish to 12-ish. They're cool. They're into dinosaurs. They want to do stuff. They like going to museums for some reason. They're like, once they hit, suddenly they have to care about all the stuff other people say they have to care about when they're like 13-ish, and they become unbearable assholes for the next 10 years. No, I don't want that. And when they're kids, they're pooping everywhere and they're stupid and they're trying to kill themselves. I don't want that either. But like 8 to 12-ish,
you want the middle
prime
zone.
uncle territory. Sign me up. I'm ready. Like, let's go get ice cream and look at the stars. Yeah.
Jesse, get a vasectomy.
But where's the danger in that?
I'm telling you, my brother
it's literally
did it,
reversible.
He gets a lot more action on the apps. I'll tell you that. That's a first-hand, second-hand situation. All right.
Is he like on one? Like which app? Like them freaky apps? What's going on?
No, just any dating app. He said that he's certainly having that as part of his package.
Our friend Octa's in chat and said in all caps, "I got one and it rules."
Okay, see.
I trust Octo on this. See, now that's
I
the kind
trust
of
Octo
voice of
too,
reason
dude.
I need. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Jesse should be a scout troop leader. No, I don't. One child is as much responsibility. I can barely raise a plant, y'all. I forget that things exist. I'm like, oh God, I gotta water you, huh? Like, I don't need that. That's too much. It's too much responsibility. Don't put me in charge of children. Oh my God. Said former teacher Jesse.
I was just gonna say.
I know. I was about to say this is scarring. Your teacher days were scarring.
I mean, oh yeah. Anyone who's been a teacher, ask them how they feel about kids, because I'm gonna let you know most of them are like, F them kids.
It's because you see so many different types of children, right?
And you see mostly how parents fail, really.
Oh, that's
just gonna call that out.
That's kind of true. I have to tell you, if you're like traveling around on spring break, you just see roving bands of families that don't like each other, you know, and you're just like, and you see how people interact with each other, and you're like, oh, this is why everyone's messed up, because no one knows how to parent. Of course, except for me, of course.
Right, of course. Not us. We're amazing parents.
Yeah, not us. Yeah, exactly. I'm flawless. But
yeah.
you know, if everyone was only like me.
Right, of course.
I think it's truly just some people are not ready for the responsibility of that failure. You know what I mean? Like, parenting isn't something I think you just pick up. You have to learn to do it. And a lot of people don't have the patience for that. And so they take it out on their kids, family, wife, whatever. And it just, it does not equal good families. And that's a problem. But, you know, maybe that vasectomy thing is the tip. That is the hot tip.
It's it, man. It's the tip, literally.
Yuck, 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 yuck. Okay, I'm going to mute you guys for a second and check the recording. And then we'll be good to actually do the show. I'm so sorry. Thank you for your patience. Okie doke. Let's listen to this. That's me. Oh, not that. VLC, come through.
Don't put me in charge of children.
There we go.
Oh my God.
Oh, I was about to say, this is scarring. You're.
Okay. We can hear everybody. Fantastic. We've done it.
It's the worst.
I know, me too. I'm just like, what's going on? I have an Earl Grey tea and everything.
Yeah, I'm not operating at 100%, but
all
I
right.
can get there.
Okay.
A bit quiet.
Are you guys ready to do this dang thing?
I'm waiting on you. I was born ready.
Oh my gosh. Are you guys ready or what? God.
I'm ready.
Fantastic.
You have to play,
Okay.
play the intro though.
I know, I'm going to. All right, chat. We'll see you in a minute. We're gonna play the intro, and then we'll do the show. See you in a sec. Bye.